I'm going to share with you 3 actionable tips that you can implement right now to change your life within the next 30 days. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Alex and here we talk fitness, nutrition, and workouts to get you in the best shape of your life. First and foremost is to exercise consistently. It is no secret that regular exercise brings a ton of health benefits, from looking better to improved mental clarity to increased confidence, to physically performing better in quite literally everything that we do. Unfortunately, one of the biggest reasons why it is that people don't incorporate exercise into their regular daily routine is because they don't have time. Let me let you in on a little secret. You do not need to spend 2 to 3 hours a day toiling away in the gym in order to reap the benefits of exercise. In fact, some of the most effective workouts that I've ever performed in my life could be done in under 20 minutes immediately after rolling out of bed with absolutely no necessary equipment. These can all be done with your own body weight. I'm all for getting the biggest bang for your buck within the shortest time frame, and a little bit of exercise is always going to be better than no exercise. And if you absolutely insist on having some sort of workout equipment, all you really need in order to get into the best shape of your life is probably a jump rope, the floor to do some push-ups, and a pull-up bar to do some pull-ups. All of the equipment outside of that is pretty much accessory, but you'd be surprised how much you can get done with just your body weight and the floor. Next up is to eat real food. Probably one of the largest contributors to the growing obesity rates these days is the food that we're consuming. It's not so much the lack of physical exercise, because we can't outrun a bad diet even if we tried. Especially when you're trying to slim down and get a better physique, it's not so much about the exercise that you perform, but the way that you eat outside of the gym. Take a look at all of the foods that are available on the shelves these days and tell me how many of those are actually derived from real foods. We're constantly being bombarded with added sugar cereals, TV dinners, and desserts as far as the eye can see. It's no surprise that we're having a hard time keeping our weight under control. A little bit of processed food every once in a while is not the end of the world, but when it becomes everything that we consume, it becomes a problem very quickly. So by avoiding these foods, not only are you keeping your health in check, but on top of that, you're also saving tons of money that would have otherwise been spent on these destructive meals and snacks. Let me know down in the comments below one of your favorite temptation foods. Mine has to be chocolate. And finally, number 3 is to sleep well. Just as much as we need to take action to conserve our health during the hours that we're awake, we also need adequate time to rest and recover. Very often we'll stay awake and sacrifice a few minutes of sleep here, a few hours of sleep there, just so that we can play video games or watch one more Netflix episode. Think of the last time that you were woken by an alarm feeling irritated and sleep deprived. Every time you give in to one of those late night temptations, you're essentially telling your body that it can get by just fine without the rest and recovery that it needs. The next day, you're going to be feeling a lot more irritated, stressed due to your increased cortisol levels, which by the way could also cause weight gain, and on top of that, you are not going to be able to perform physical tasks at your maximum capacity. If you want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, try to minimize your screen time as much as possible right before bed. Those bright lights are going to keep you awake a lot longer than you need to be. On top of that, try to keep your sleep schedule as consistent as possible with the same bedtime and the same wake-up time every single morning. This is going to keep a regular circadian rhythm that is going to ensure that you fall asleep at the same time every night. If you got any value out of this video, please consider leaving a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. It helps it grow tremendously.